Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. Okay, we're gonna start in the child's pose. So big toes are gonna be touching, knees are slightly apart. Again, let me know if that volume is okay for you guys. So you're reaching those arms forward. The forehead is just down on the ground. Taking a big inhale through your nose. And exhale through the mouth. Another inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. I want us to start and begin this practice today with gratitude. So on your next inhale, I want you to inhale the word love. Exhale the word gratitude. Inhale the word love. Exhale the word gratitude. One more big inhale as you say the word love. Exhale the word gratitude. Walking your fingertips over to the right. Feeling a nice deep stretch along that left side body. Again, forehead is just resting wherever it falls. Making sure we're not putting any tension in the neck. Holding it here for a few breaths, really breathing into any tense areas your body's experiencing. On your next inhale, walk your fingertips over to the left. Feeling a nice stretch along that right side body. Walking your fingertips back to the center. Then bringing those fingers nice and wide. Take a big inhale as you come up into a nice tabletop position, sliding those wrists right underneath those shoulders. Gaze is down. Tops of the feet are on the mat. On your next inhale, let's drop our belly, look up at the ceiling, come into a cow. And then exhale, round that back into cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. One more time. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. And then come back in a nice tabletop position. We're going to stretch out our upper back by doing the thread the needle. So on your inhale, lift that right hand high. Exhale, bring your hand in between the hand and the knee, resting on that shoulder. Your left hand can either stay where it is, or else you can lift it up and over your head. Take it a little bit deeper into the twist to make it work for you. Make sure though we're resting on our shoulder, not on our head. Gaze is up towards the ceiling, or wherever feels comfortable for the neck. Feel that nice deep stretch in between the shoulder blades. With every breath, try to get a little bit deeper into the pose. Take a big inhale. Exhale, slide back into tabletop position. Other side. Inhale that left hand high. Exhale, thread the needle. Again, right hand can either stay where it is, or else you can bring it up and over that head. Again, with every breath, try to get a little bit deeper, trying to look up towards that ceiling. Take another big inhale. Exhale and release. Come back into tabletop. I want you to bring your hands about 1 to 2 inches towards the front edge of your mat. And then I want you to sit your hips back, trying to get your chest as close as you can to the floor. And then you're going to walk those fingertips. So it's different than a normal child's pose. We're going to continue to walk those fingertips as close as we can to the front edge of your mat while trying to bring your chest down to the ground. You should feel a nice deep stretch in that upper back here. And you can just rest your forehead on the mat or whatever feels good for it. And continue walking those fingertips as far as you can forward. One more big inhale. And exhale, walk those hands back. Let's curl our toes under and we're going to press back into our first downward facing dog. So lifting those hips up as high as you can. You can paddle those feet if that feels good for you. Lifting those hips up with every breath. Chest is just falling forward. Make sure to shake out that head. Don't have any tension built up. On the next inhale, come up on the balls of your feet. Exhale, bring those heels down as close as you can to the mat. Inhale that right foot high. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale it back up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale it up. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. And then straighten that leg, reach that left hand up, fallen star. Now if this is too much for you, you can always drop down onto that forearm, listen to your body, or else stay in that downward facing dog. Reaching that arm up and over your head, lifting those hips up as high as you can. Dropping that hand down, foot comes back up into the air. Big inhale, making sure your hips are squared up to the floor. Bring that knee in between your chest, and then bring that foot in between the hands. Nice little runner's lunge. Now you can stay here if you'd like, or else you can drop that back knee down. Making sure we're putting all of our weight evenly in between our feet. Our hands are just here to help stabilize us, not support us. Inhale those arms up. Bringing those hips down as low as you can go. Again, keeping that back knee down as long as you need to. Hands come to heart center in prayer position. Hinge at those hips. Left elbow is going to come on the outside of that right leg, crescent lunge. Now again, you can drop that knee down anytime you need to. Listen to your body. If you fall out of it, just come back into it. Nice little twist. Inhale those arms back up. Bring both hands on the inside of that foot. And then you can kind of walk that foot out toward the side of the mat. Now you can stay here. I'll drop that back knee down as we inhale that right hand up. One more little twist here. Looking up towards the ceiling or down at the floor. Bringing those hands down, lifting up, dropping that back heel into warrior one. So hips are faced towards the front edge of your mat. Cartwheel those hands out into warrior two. Staying here for a few moments. Focusing on that breath. Inhale that right hand up, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Arm can either rest on the leg or else you can drop it down. Other hand is reaching up and over your head. About lengthening out through those fingertips. Inhale back into warrior two. Cartwheel those hands down. Right foot back to meet the left. We're going to come forward 2 inches. Slowly chaturanga. Elbows are tucked in. Exhaling as you go. And then inhale into an up dog. Staying here for a few breaths. Letting those hips sink down as low as you can. Chest is lifted and proud. And exhale, press those hips back into your downward facing dog. You can pedal those feet again. Whatever feels good for you. If this downward facing dog is ever too much, you can always go back into that child's pose where we started in today's practice. Inhale that left foot high. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale it up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale it up. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. And then straighten that leg. Inhale that right hand up and over your head. Lifting those hips up as high as you can go. Again, modifying if needed. Dropping that hand down, foot comes back up into the air, big inhale, exhale, bring that foot in between those hands, nice low runner's lunge. And making sure weight is evenly distributed between the 2 feet, inhaling those arms up, sinking down nice and low, hands come to heart center, prayer position, hinging forward. Left elbow outside of that right leg and twist. Crescent lunge. And dropping that back knee anytime you need to. Inhale those arms back up. Exhale, come into a nice warrior two. So shoulders roll down and away from those ears, sinking down nice and low. Inhale that left hand up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Again, you can rest on the leg or else down on the floor. Coming back into warrior two. Then turning that back foot forward a little bit, coming into warrior one. And then dropping those hands down to the inside of that foot, walking that foot out, and then toes are gonna both point towards the front edge of your mat. Now you can stay here, or else drop that back knee down. Inhale that left hand up. Nice little twist. And dropping that hand down, let's step that left foot back to meet the right. Come forward 2 inches. Exhale as you chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Looking up at your hands, walk, step, or jump your feet up towards your hands. Nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Nice straight back. Pressing your palms into your shins. Nice stretch along the backside. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale those arms all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. Elbows are tucked in, palms are facing forward, rocking your feet back and forth. Make sure all 4 corners of your feet are firmly planted into the earth. Lifting up to those kneecaps, squeezing those glutes. Your belly button is pulled in slightly. Shoulders are down and away from those ears. Closing those eyes a moment, thinking about lifting out to the crown of the head. Nice active pose here. bringing our awareness back to our intention that we set for today, which is gratitude. So taking a moment here, think about some things in your life that you're grateful for today. And gently open those eyes. Inhale those arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Staying here a few moments. Flipping those hands up. You can keep as much bend to those knees as you need to. You're going to slide your hands underneath your feet so your big toes are kissing your wrists. Now on your next inhale, I want you to think about straightening those legs and straightening that back. Feeling a nice deep stretch along your backside. Again, you keep as much bend to those knees as you need to. Listen to your body. It's a nice wrist stretch, but it's also a great stretch for the calves and the hamstrings and the glutes. And exhale and release. Do it again. Inhale, straighten. Think about lifting out to the crown of the head. Belly button is pulled in. Exhale and release. One more time. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Release those hands. Now you can grab opposite elbows if you'd like. We're going to do our raggedy ant. So starting to sway side to side. You can shake that head out. You can say yes and no. Releasing any tension in that neck. We tend to hold a lot of our tension there. And our stress. Just shake it out. And then whenever you're ready, releasing those hands. Inhale, halfway up, nice straight back. Exhale, step those feet back into your high plank. Come forward 2 inches. Exhale as you chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Inhale that right foot high. Exhale, knee to your chest. And then bring that foot down. Then you're gonna come up into a nice warrior one. So dropping that back heel down, hips are facing forward. Straightening that front leg. Hands are gonna clasp behind you. And then you're gonna begin to bow forward. Now, make it a little bit easier. You can bring that back foot closer to the front foot. And then you're just gonna bow forward as far as you can. You keep as much bend to that front knee as you need to. And then you're just letting those hands fall back. Nice shoulder release. If this is too much on those shoulders, you can release those hands and just have them on your hips. Inhale as you gently come back up. Opening it up, keeping a nice straight front leg, reaching it forward, dropping right hand down, left hand comes up, nice triangle pose. You can rest on the shin, the ankle, the floor, whatever you need to do. Feel that nice deep stretch. And then left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Nice reverse triangle. Now if this is too much for you, you can just stay in the regular triangle. Great way to detoxify our body, massage our internal organs. Gaze is either up towards the ceiling or down at the floor. Dropping right hand down, left hand comes back up. Then using your core to come back up. Bending that front knee, cartwheeling those hands down. Right foot back to meet the left. Let's chaturanga down, exhaling as you go. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into your down dog. Inhale that left foot high. Exhale, knee to your chest, and then bring that foot down. Inhaling up into a nice warrior one. Then straightening that front leg, hands clasped behind you. You can bring that back foot a little bit closer to your front foot. Begin to bow forward. You You can keep in as much bend as you need to. Feel a nice deep stretch in those hamstrings and those glutes. Letting those hands just fall back. And releasing any tension in your neck. Big inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Then gently coming up. Turning back foot towards the side and then reaching it forward as far as you can. Dropping left hand down, right hand comes up. Gaze either up towards the ceiling or down at the floor. Then dropping that right hand down, left hand comes up, reverse triangle. Left hand comes back down, right hand comes up. And slowly coming back into your warrior two. And cartwheel those hands out. Left foot back to meet the right. Come forward 2 inches. Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Again, looking up at those hands. Walk, step, or jump your feet up towards your hands. Nice. Forward fold here. Inhale, halfway up, nice straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your hands all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. All right, step in your feet. Toes are going to point towards the side of the mat. We're going to come into a wide standing straddle. So you're going to slide your feet out as far as you like. Shoulders are rolled back and away from those ears. Clasping those hands. We're going to begin to fold forward, hinging at those hips. Stopping halfway, take a big inhale. Exhale, pick it all the way down. Again, if this is too much on the shoulders at any point, just drop those hands. Now again, you can shake that head out if you need to. And then releasing those hands, just bringing those hands down to the floor. You can walk your hands over to your right foot. Feel a nice deep stretch in those hamstrings. And then walk your hands over to the left. And walk your hands back to center. And then slowly begin to roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Your head is relaxing. Make it up. All right, make your way to the front edge of your mat. We're gonna take a big inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, nice straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping those feet back. Coming forward. Chaturanga, exhaling as you go. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Coming into our pigeon poses to stretch out our glutes and our hamstrings. Let's inhale that right foot high. Exhale, knee to your wrist. Foot comes towards your left wrist. Dropping that back knee down, uncurling those toes. So just scooting those hips back as far as you can get them. You can stay here if you'd like, or else you can drop down onto your forearms or onto the mat. Feel that nice deep stretch in those glutes and those hamstrings. Again, nice neutral spine. Try not to look up. Gaze is down. Really sinking into the pose, breathing into any areas of tension. All right, so you can stay here if you'd like, or if you want to take it a step further, you can come up onto those hands, and then your right hand's going to reach back to that left foot. And then you're just going to press that foot into your hand, just opening up your chest. Nice little stretch for the back and the quads. release. Coming back into your nice downward facing dog. Let's inhale that left foot high. Exhale, knee to your wrist, and then your foot comes towards your right wrist. Dropping that back knee, uncurling those toes. Then just scooting back as far as you can. So then again, either staying here or else dropping it down, whatever feels good for you. Again, nice neutral spine. Taking a moment here to build up mind-body awareness. Thinking about focusing on any areas of your body that might be holding on to some tension and just breathing into those tense areas. Visualize those tense areas just being washed away. All right, you can stay down here, or else we can take it one step further. Coming up onto those hands, left hand is going to reach back for that right foot, and then pressing that foot into your hand, open up your chest. Exhale and release. Bring that foot to meet the other one. We're going to do some seated twists before we take it down to the floor. Keeping that right leg straight, you're going to bring that left leg up and over. Right hand comes up with a big inhale. Exhale, you're going to turn and look over your opposite shoulder. Nice little twist. Flexing through that right foot. Engage that leg. Feel a nice twist along the backside. Visualize your body like a sponge. We're wringing it out. Big inhale. Exhale and release. Other side. Straightening that left leg, right leg comes up. Big inhale up with that left arm. Exhale, looking over opposite shoulder. Feel a nice deep twist. Detoxifying our body, massaging our internal organs. Continue to flex through that left foot to engage that leg. Big inhale. Exhale and release. All right, bringing those feet together. So your toes are touching and your heels are touching. I want you to think about trying to peel open your foot like a book, okay? But keeping the toes and the heels touching. You're gonna bring those elbows down towards your knees, and then you can either stay here if you'd like, or else you can fold forward for a deeper stretch. It's a great hip opener here. Nice straight back. Big inhale and exhale, release. All right, go ahead and make sure you have your strap or your towel handy. We're gonna roll it down one vertebrae at a time. The head is the last thing to make it down. All right, and let's go ahead and bring that right foot up, or right leg up. Do a nice little squeeze. Let's begin to make circles with that right foot, warming up that ankle joint. Now, as we're laying here, taking these few moments to just really focus on the present moment, what's going on with our bodies at this very moment. How are you feeling? What emotions are you experiencing? Go the other direction with that foot. Recognize any emotions you have going on inside, and then just let them go. All right, let's begin making circles with that right knee. Releasing any tension we have built up in those hips. Go one direction and then the other. whenever you're ready, go ahead and grab that strap or that towel. Flexing through both feet, and wrap that strap around your foot. On your next inhale, let's begin to straighten that leg, and then exhale, pull that foot towards you. Inhale and straighten, exhale and pull. With every breath, try to get a little bit deeper into the pose. Noticing any areas in the backs of your legs that you might have been holding tension. Really breathe into those areas. All right, grabbing both straps with your left hand, drop that right hand down. Let's begin to take our foot over to the left about 2 to 3 inches. And then just hold it here. Feel that nice deep stretch along that IT band. Nice active pose. Again, breathing into those tense areas. Visualizing those tense areas just washing away. All right, bringing your foot to the center, grabbing the straps with your right hand. Let's take our foot over to the right, opening up those hips. Bringing your foot back to the center and releasing that strap. All right, let's bring that left leg up. Nice little squeeze. Begin to make circles with that foot. Go one direction and then the other. Then you begin making circles with that knee, warming up that hip joint. Releasing any tension you've built up in those hips. Go one direction and then the other. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and grab that strap or that towel. Flexing through both feet. Let's wrap around that left foot. And then on your next inhale, begin to straighten that leg. Then exhale, pull that foot towards you. Inhale and straighten, exhale and pull. Keep breathing in to this pose, getting deeper and deeper with every breath. Noticing any areas of tension and breathing into those tense areas. If you feel your muscles shaking, that's a good thing. It means we're lengthening and strengthening the muscles. Grabbing both straps with your right hand. Let's take our foot over to the right about 2 to 3 inches. Feeling that nice deep stretch along that IT band and holding it here. Continue to flex through both feet. And bringing that foot to the center, grabbing those straps with your left hand. Let's take our foot over to the left. Opening up those hips. And bringing that foot up to the center and releasing that strap. All right, let's begin to end our practice in Shavasana. So palms are facing up. Just letting your feet fall to the side. Just letting your body sink into your mat like quicksand. Closing those eyes. Releasing any tension in your jaw. Doing a nice little body scan, starting with our feet. Noticing any areas that might be tense. Bring your awareness up through your calves and your shins, up through your hamstrings and your quads. Notice any areas of tension and just release those tension areas. Bring your awareness up through your glutes, through your back, all the way up through those shoulder blades, out through those arms and those hands. Notice any areas of tension. Just release those areas. Bring your awareness up through your stomach, through your chest, up through the neck, out through the head and the face. Notice any areas and just release those tense areas. Releasing the tension in the jaw. Eyes are gently closed. Fingertips naturally uncurl. Feet fall to the side. Taking these last few moments of class, focus on you. Whatever your mind and body is lacking, visualize yourself getting these things, whether it's love, happiness, peace, joy, relaxation, sleep, whatever it may be. Visualize your body and your mind getting these things. On your next inhale, inhale the word love. Exhale the word gratitude. Another big inhale, the word love. Exhale the word gratitude. Last time, inhale the word love. Exhale the word gratitude. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, making circles with your wrists and your ankles, waking up our bodies. On your next inhale, reach those arms up over your head. And then exhale, roll on over to your side. Keeping those eyes closed just a moment longer. Thanking yourself, thanking your body for taking this time for you today. On your next inhale, press up into a nice seated position, crossing those legs. Palms are either going to face down to harness the energy you have in, or facing up to receive energy for the day. Sitting up nice and tall. The light in me honors and cherishes the light in you. Namaste.